It's really cold.
Kelly Canavan has been with Occupy DC for 3 months. She's felt the heat from groups that want the Occupy movement to disband, and now she's feeling a chill from Mother Nature. The average January low in Washington is 29 degrees, and seems to have thinned out the ranks of the DC occupiers.
There's definitely not as much activity around the square, but a lot of people are staying and have just, like made that commitment. They're hunkering in. So, I mean, you can look around and see that we've still got a lot of tents here.
There are more than 40 tents in McPherson Square right now, but the National Park Service says the park superintendent, in consultation with the National Weather Service, will decide to close the square if the weather gets unsafe. People in the Occupy movement appreciate the government's concern, but feel they can brave the elements.
People underestimate, 1, the human spirit, and 2, just general physical human endurance. Like, sure, it's a blizzard. It's going to be really cold. There's lots of snow. How did man survive the Ice Age? Simple. He adapted. He evolved.
The consensus among the people in McPherson Square is to bundle up with blankets and sweatshirts. Additionally, occupiers have been insulating their tents with tarps and blankets, and putting pallets beneath the structures to get them off the cold ground.
Lift ourselves off the ground because the ground actually freezes. So if we're on top of a pallet and then you put your tent on top of pallets, you're going to get ventilation from under the floor, which is good.
Although they feel the effects of the cold weather, people at Occupy DC say their message will outlast the freezing temperatures.
I take some people out of the movement temporarily, but it will still stay.
Hydro, the people's hero, has been at Occupy locations up and down the East Coast. He says he recently walked from New York to McPherson Square. He says the meaning of the Occupy movement is the strongest incentive to stay outside.
Just the message is everything. The message is we want change. Change is already now. Change is now. We want change, and if you don't want to give it to us, then we're just going to give it to ourselves, because at the end of the day, we the people are the power.
Demaria, Medill News.